Today's question is, I'm a songwriter and I need to find a good producer. Where can I find one? Hi, this is Friedemann for Desperate Songwriting. Thanks for joining me. Well, first and foremost, let me say that if you don't produce your own songs, you really should. Especially if you're just a singer-songwriter and what you're recording is very simple, guitar and vocals, you really should start produce your own stuff, man, because it's really not that difficult. If you want to be an all-around songwriter, then I recommend Logic or Cubase. If you're into recording bands, then I recommend Pro Tools. And if you're into electronic music, I recommend Ableton Live. But you should get one of those as quickly as possible and start messing around with the program yourself, because that gives you all the control and all the possibilities. But let's say you don't want to do that. So the next possibility is go on Google and just write producers in my area and then just go to them. Because producers need to make money too, and they're looking for people like you who want to record their music. But what I'm guessing this question is really about is how can I get someone to produce my music for free, to next to nothing? Well, the answer to that is go on forums and ask if people are willing to cooperate, right? You say, I have a really cool song. You send them a shitty recording of your song and say like, hey, can we make this into something cool? And if they like your song, then maybe you are in luck and they'll do it for free. So that's something that's possible, although the quality there is often, of course, much, much lower than if you go to a professional producer. That's something that you should be aware of. And also, if you do something like that with someone over the internet, things can go awfully wrong. People can get into a big fight, and then it's about the rights, and it's about money, and then it's like, oh, I spent a lot of work on this. Could you not pay me anything, please? Just pay me a little bit more, and I need double the money, and that just happens, Because people don't realize how much work it is when they start writing with you, and then after a while they see how much work it is, and then they want more money, and that happens, and then they want the rights, and then they say like, oh, but I played this little shaker in the background here, and please, I need the money for the royalties because I have children, blah, 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 blah. That always happens, right? Musicians are really stingy little creatures, and producers are too. So two forums that I can recommend for that, for finding people like that are really stingy and terrible to work with no quality or ambition. Oh, no, I'm kidding. A really friendly forum is Songwriter Kitchen. Really like that one. Really, really friendly Dutch site. Really highly recommend that one. And people there are really, really friendly. The other one is Future Producers, which is more targeted at electronic and hip-hop music. The audience there is somewhat more, let's say, varied. So you'll have people who are really good at what they're doing, people who are really bad at what they're doing, and you'll also have really friendly people there, and then you'll have the other side of the spectrum, and you'll get some shitty comments for whatever you write. But that's how it is, man. If you want free stuff, then you gotta be ready for that, I guess. Just be aware that you're giving the power to someone else over your music, over your song, and unless you find someone who's really good at what they're doing, then this can go awfully wrong. So the safest way, ironically, the cheapest way is often to record it in a professional studio with some professionals, because that's prone to at least work. So hopefully this video helped, and take care, and talk to you soon.